Well, now we'll discuss about simultaneous equations. So far we know a lot about linear equation of one variable. Suppose this is one equation. This is one equation and it is a linear equation of one variable, because you can see that there is only one variable, that is x, and you also know how to solve it. We have discussed so many problems on this linear equation. Here what will be the solution? Now taking x to the left, it will become 2x minus x, that is equal to minus 3 minus 1. That means x is equal to minus 4. Now putting this value of x, you can see that that will satisfy the equation. You can see minus 8 plus 1, that is minus 7, and in the right minus 4 minus 3 minus 7, so it is satisfied. But what about equation having two variables? Suppose this is one equation, this is 7. So this is one equation of two variables, you can see x and y, and it is also linear equation, because you can see that the highest power of the variables is 1, x to the power 1, y to the power. This is linear equation. But how to solve this? Can you solve this equation? Can you get a unique solution? Suppose I'll take 2x to the right, it will become y is equal to 7 minus 2x. So now you can take different values of x and we will get the corresponding value of y. Suppose x is 0. If x is 0, then y is equal to 7. If x is 1, then it is 7 minus 2, that is 5. If x is minus 1, then it is 7 plus 2, that is 9. So for any x we are getting a y, and you can say that 0 x 0 y 7 and x 1 y 5 x minus 1 y 9. These values satisfy the equation, and you can say these are the solutions. But you can see that in this case there is a unique solution, and any other value of x does not satisfy this the equation, and so this is the unique solution. But here in this case you can say that many values of x and y, you can take any value of x. X is equal to 2.5 minus 2.7 3 point something, like this, and you will get corresponding y. So there are many solutions, and there are infinitely many solutions. So this type of equations are called indeterminate equation. This is one indeterminate equation. The two variables, if there are two variables, and it cannot be solved. This is one equation, and other equation like suppose x plus 2y, let this be 5. Now this is another equation. You said that this is also another indeterminate equation like this, and different values of x, and you take different value of x and you will get corresponding y, or you take different values of y, you will get corresponding x. This equation is not having any unique solution like the previous one. But if these two equations are taken together, 2x plus y is equal to 7 and x plus 2y is equal to 5. This is equation 1 and this is equation 2. So these two equations taken together, and we can have a unique solution of this equation. When the equations are having two variables, you need two equations to have unique solution. You can see that here if x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 1, then you can see that 6 plus 1, that is equal to 7, and x is equal to 3 plus 1, that is 3 plus 2, that is equal to 5. So these are the set of solution for these two equations taken together. Okay. These two equations taken together is having this is the unique solution, and any other value of x or y taken together will not satisfy these two equations. Okay, only these two values of x and y will satisfy these equations, and these equations are taken, when taken together, are called the simultaneous equations. These are the simultaneous equations of two variables x and y. So when there are two variables, you need two equations for a unique solution, and when there are three variables, there may be equations like this: 2x minus y plus z is equal to 7, x minus y plus 2z is equal to 5, and 2x minus y 2x suppose plus y plus 3z is equal to 11, like this. And this is a system of simultaneous equations having three variables x, y and z. Similarly, for 5 variables they are also possible. So when there are two variables, we need two numbers of equations to get the unique solution, and when there are three variables x, y, z, we need a system of three numbers of equations to get the unique solutions. Similarly, for 4 number of variables, 4 number of equations, likewise, like that. And you should know that these equations, these are called the independent equations. These equations are independent. Suppose there is one system of equation like this: 2x plus 2y is equal to 8, and x plus y is equal to 4. These two equations are not independent equation, because you can see that one equation can be obtained by manipulating, by doing some multiplication with some number, or division will get other. You can see that here multiply 2x, that will get 8. So this equation can be derived from this, or this can be derived from this. These two are not independent equations, but these are independent equations. So there is a unique solution of a system of equations which are independent. What we found here, you can see that the solution that we got here, x is equal to 3, y is equal to 1, that how to find this solution. Here our main purpose will be to eliminate one variable, and by eliminating one variable we'll get a equation, so that we'll find a variable, and by substituting that variable we'll get another. Now, how to eliminate one variable? There are three methods of eliminating the variables. There are three methods. Three methods mainly used for eliminating the variables. So one is by addition and subtraction of equations. Two is by substitution, and three is by comparison. These are mainly used to eliminate the variable. Okay, that's all for now, and next time we'll discuss more about the system of simultaneous equations, and we'll solve some problems.